Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Cosmos Atom. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, if you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one so that you have more context. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now, jumping into the daily chart on the Binance chart on TradingView, as you can see, we still have the good old Fibonacci retracement, but for everyone who's joining for the first time, we have our Fibonacci retracement set up from the swing low we printed in March 2020, and the swing high that we have here in April of 2000, or rather May of 2021. And for anyone wondering what are the settings for my Fibonacci retracement, then you can just double click your Fibonacci and these are the settings and the levels that I have. If I scroll down a little bit, as you can see, I have the background as almost transparent, well, somewhat transparent, and I have the values set to the right side, and make sure the Fibonacci is based on log scale, and I also have it in reverse. Okay, so that's how I have my Fibonacci set up. If you want to learn how to use the Fibonacci and how to trade based on the Fibonacci, there's going to be a link down below in the description. So if you don't know how this works, you can watch that video and then come back to this one, because the Fibonacci retracement is a major part of my technical analysis. Obviously, it doesn't work 100% of the time. None of the indicators do, but still, this is a very, very good way for you to see what are the possible targets for the price. Now, zooming into the chart here and taking a look at the broadening descending wedge that we have. So this is a negative pattern usually, or a bearish pattern, if you will, and usually we see drops to the downside from there. And if we end up dropping back to the June low, I think that's going to be a very nice double-bottomed pattern. So this June low that we printed at $5.90, this is a very, very good entry for Cosmos. I do think we still have the potential to go down that low. That from where we are right now, that is going to be a 36% pullback. And I'm going to be buying lots of Cosmos in case we do come back down that low. So I'm going to be buying lots of coins here. But to get to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, this one, right? The one that we retested in June before having that massive uptrend. To test that level once again, we need to break through this support block, this golden support block that we have, and it's based off of these lows that we printed in July, and that's between $8.03 and all the way down to, or rather $7.95 and $7.37. That's going to be a major support block for us to hold. If we lose that, I would say it's pretty obvious that we're going to be retesting at least the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. And you can also, let me just get another fib here. What you can also do is set up another Fibonacci retracement from this September high to the June low, right? And that's going to give you the 1.618 target to the downside here at $2.81. And you might say, well, that's very unlikely, and I would agree. However, we don't know what sort of black swan events could be lurking in the shadows. And if one of those is to play out, then you are ready with your buy limit orders. You are ready with some spare fiat on the sidelines, waiting for these potential massive flash crashes. And once they do happen, you're going to be ready and you're going to buy these prices here, because you're not a degen, you're not buying all in. You're not buying into Cosmos all in at $9, right? Because from this June low, Cosmos is still up 68%. Now, when you take a look at other altcoins, some of them are down 45 to 50% from the June low. So in comparison to other altcoins, Cosmos Atom is a very expensive coin to be buying right now. So that's why I'm not doing that. I do have a good stack of these coins I'm staking on the Kepler wallet, but I'm not buying any more right now. If we drop down below $8, that's going to be a very good buying opportunity for me and for anyone who's looking to go into Cosmos for the long term. So this Fibonacci retracement, the smaller one, is going to be very good in case we start losing the June low. That's when we can start targeting these retracement or these extension levels on the Fibonacci. So we're going to remove that for now, and we're going to focus on this support block here. I think this is a good area to dollar cost average just a little bit. However, if we go lower, just buy more, right? That's how it goes. If you know where the bottom is going to be, feel free to let us know down below in the comment section. Some people actually know where the bottom is, and they're constantly telling me, well, Harmony 1 isn't going to be doing this. It's going to be actually bottoming out at 0.0003 cents. And it's like, well, great. Now that you've told me that, I'm going to set a bunch of buy limit orders at that area. So thank you. If you know where the bottom is for Cosmos Atom, feel free to let us know down below in the comment section. Now, the daily RSI here is dropping, well, not dropping, but it did drop below the green support trend line, obviously. And I've been talking about the green support trend line for a very long time, and I mentioned that this is going to be a very good entry point. This is going to be a good entry point for anyone looking to buy into Cosmos, because historically, every time we had a bounce off of the green trend line, we had a pretty good move to the upside. And we're having the exact same thing play out here, right? This is not me guessing. This is not me having a, using magic spells or whatever. This is me looking at previous history and seeing how, what are the odds of this playing out. And the odds were pretty good because we had 2 bounces and we had 2 significant moves to the upside. So this was a very tradable event, and this was December 15th, December 16th. Now let's take a look at the price action and see how that correlates to the RSI. So this is the December 15th low, and we're already up around about 10-11%. So this is a pretty good area for us to take some profits, in my own opinion, because not only are we in this, let me give you this pattern that we're in. So this is called a bear flag. We have a sudden drop to the downside, and we have this channel here, this channel up pattern. This is a bear flag. Now what you do is you take the pole of the flag, which is measured from the bottom of the move. Now you could use this candle, or logically we should be using this here from December 14th into the bottom, December 16th. So from there, you take that and you place it at the potential point of breakout, and that takes us pretty much all the way down to the golden support block here. So let's say we start dropping January 5th, right? That's the target is going to be at $8.04 out of this bear flag. That's something that you could be targeting, because channel up patterns are typically broken to the downside, and channel down patterns are typically broken to the upside. So for us to invalidate this bearish pattern, all we need to do is break above that resistance. Break above this resistance. As you can see, this diagonal resistance trend line, we need to break above it, potentially take out the 55 daily EMA and target the yellow resistance trend line above us at $11.60. However, I don't think that's very likely, seeing how the markets are playing out right now, but Cosmos has been going against the market all the way back here, and we were, well, not really against the market, but it was pumping when the markets were dropping. So it is a pretty strong asset, in my opinion. Now, I do want to switch over to the Binance website. And before we continue, I quickly want to ask you, do you value your privacy? If the answer is yes, then you must take a look at ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN offers you the privacy that you deserve, no activity logs and no connection logs. Your internet provider won't be able to access anything, and anyone using the same open free Wi-Fi in the cafe as you won't be able to do any harm or breach your security. You can use the ExpressVPN application on any device. You can connect it to your PlayStation, or you can even connect it to your router so that anyone who connects is automatically secured. Or if you're looking to access any region-blocked content on your streaming platform, well, ExpressVPN can do that as well. If you're living in the Netherlands and you want to access a TV show that's only available in Japan, well, my friend, you can do that with ExpressVPN. You can use the link down below in the description and get a discounted price along with 3 extra months for free. You can get your money back if you don't like it, but I don't see any reason why you wouldn't like it, because we all need the privacy, and in today's age especially. And you can also pay with Bitcoin, so that's a really cool feature as well. And let's get on with the video. So jumping into the weekly chart on Binance, as you can see, we're in this large falling wedge, and we've been in it since January 2022. And right now we are on our way to this support block, anywhere between $6.80 and $5.60. That's going to be a major support level for us to hold. And obviously the support of the falling wedge, the teal trend line, that's going to be a major level for us to hold. And we could be in this pattern all the way up to June 2023 before we see that major breakout. And hopefully we're going to bottom out somewhere in this golden support block, because I really don't want to be losing this low, to be honest with you. I really want to have a clean chart. I really want to come back down and, have a nice double bottom pattern on the weekly chart with a nice breakout target to $44. And I just want Cosmos to get to $200 next bull market. Is that too much to ask for? I don't know, but yeah, that's a bit of hopium there. But in all honesty, I do think Cosmos is going to do very well the next bull market, especially if they're going to introduce some sort of a deflationary feature in the code there. And let's take a look at the weekly RSI here. So as you can see, the weekly RSI is we almost had a bounce here from the red support trend line. So that's something that we should be targeting. And because we had a bounce from there in August, as you can see. So if we go somewhere closer to this low here, I would say that's a pretty good buying opportunity. Obviously, you need to take a look at the price in that scenario, but looking based off of this, whenever the RSI is somewhere near the oversold or literally in the oversold, that's a very good buying opportunity. So we're going to be taking a look at and keeping an eye on the weekly RSI, but for now, doesn't look like we're going to be seeing much of an uptrend. Really, we're running into the yellow resistance trend line as of right now. And that was a support trend line for quite some time as well. And we ran into it here, as you can see. So potentially we could be doing the same here. But let's see how this plays out. I really wouldn't be recommending swing trading Cosmos for now. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for the Cosmos chart. If I missed out anything important, please let me know down below in the comment section. And like I said, if you know where the bottom is going to be for Cosmos, please let us know down below in the comment section so we can buy into the bottom together and we don't really need to waste our money on all of these purchases before the actual bottom. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys. Feel free to check out my Patreon and my Twitter. All of those are linked down below in the description. And have a great day. Goodbye.